Imagine waking up one day, and your city is gone. Not destroyed by war, not burned down, but swallowed completely by the sea. This is the story of a city that sank without a trace, where time stopped and history was erased, until the ocean decided to give a few clues back. Part 1, The Vanished City. They called it Heracleion, the city of Hercules. Once it stood proudly at the mouth of the Nile River in Egypt. It was a thriving port, a gateway between Egypt and the Mediterranean, filled with markets, temples, and ships from every known civilization of the ancient world. But around 200 years ago, Heracleion simply vanished. No records of its destruction. No ruins found on land. It disappeared from maps, from stories, even from memory. For centuries, people thought it was a legend. A myth like Atlantis, something ancient people made up to explain the impossible. Until, one day, divers found something glittering in the mud at the bottom of the sea. Part 2. The discovery. In the year 2000, underwater archaeologist Frank Gaudio was searching for the lost city of Canopus, another Egyptian port lost to the sea. But instead, he stumbled upon something much bigger. Beneath 30 feet of water, buried under layers of sand and silt, lay massive statues, columns, and stone blocks, some weighing more than 50 tons. The divers realized they were walking through the streets of an ancient city, a city that had been missing for over a millennium. They found temples dedicated to the gods, coins, ceramics, and jewelry that told stories of trade and power. And inscriptions carved in stone revealed its true name, Thonis Heracleion, a city so important it was once the main port of ancient Egypt before Alexandria even existed. But what happened? How could such a mighty city vanish without a trace? Part 3, the sinking scientists pieced together a haunting story. Heracleion sat on soft clay and silt, fragile land resting just above sea level. When a powerful earthquake struck, the ground beneath it began to liquefy, a process called soil liquefaction. The solid ground turned to quicksand. Temples crumbled, walls fell, and entire neighborhoods began to sink. In moments, the city slipped beneath the waves of the Nile Delta. Tsunamis and rising sea levels finished what nature had started. By the time the water calmed, Heracleion was gone, buried in silence, sealed in a watery tomb. And for the next 200 years, not a single human eye saw it again. Part 4, Life in the Lost City. But before it sank, Heracleion was extraordinary. It wasn't just a port, it was a melting pot of the ancient world. Greeks, Egyptians, Phoenicians, traders and travelers from across the Mediterranean met here. It was said that even Cleopatra's father once ruled from this city. Massive temples were built to honor the god Amun and Heracles, the Greek hero it was named after. Gold coins, luxurious pottery, and marble statues showed that Heracleion was rich, not just in trade, but in culture. Archaeologists found dozens of shipwrecks perfectly preserved. They even uncovered anchors and trade weights, proving Heracleion's role as Egypt's first international seaport. Every discovery painted a vivid picture of life before the sea claimed it, a bustling, multicultural hub full of merchants, priests, and adventurers. Part 5, The Return of the City. Today, Heracleion lies 6.5 kilometers off Egypt's coast, near modern-day Alexandria. Divers call it Egypt's Atlantis. Underwater cameras reveal stunning scenes. Massive statues of pharaohs standing eerily upright, ancient ships lying quietly in the sand, and jewelry glimmering under sunlight filtered through the waves. Frank Gaudio's team has recovered hundreds of artifacts, now displayed in museums around the world. And with modern sonar and mapping technology, more of the city is being revealed each year. It's believed that Heracleion could have been larger than 2 square kilometers, with dozens of temples, docks, and canals. It was a living symbol of human achievement, and a reminder that even the greatest civilizations can vanish in a single night. Part 6. Other cities that met the same fate. Heracleion wasn't alone. Throughout history, other cities have suffered similar fates. Port Royal, Jamaica, once known as the wickedest city on earth, sank in 1692 after an earthquake. Baiae, Italy, the Las Vegas of the Roman Empire, now lies underwater in the Bay of Naples. Pavlopetri, Greece, the oldest submerged city in the world, over 5,000 years old. Each of them, like Heracleion, tells the same story: how nature can reclaim what humanity builds, no matter how powerful or grand. The city that sank without a trace isn't just about ruins or history. It's a reminder of time itself. A city that once pulsed with life, trade, and power now rests quietly beneath the sea, watched over by fish and coral. And maybe that's the most powerful lesson of all, that everything humanity builds. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.